Why? Why is it that every time I'm by myself, I get this random depressed feeling? Day in and day out, I wake to follow the same routine of going to class, then going to work. I don't even bother asking why I'm still vacuuming floors for a living. Sure, the music helps make time go by faster, but only when I find a song to help lift my spirit. Usually when I find a song I really like, I'll put it on repeat to keep up the adrenaline, but it never lasts longer than what I want it to. Then that search for satisfaction disappears, like counting all the stars in the night. No matter how hard you try to find each one, you forget about some of them and give up looking. I don't feel like listening to music tonight. It's been almost 2 months since I broke up with my high school sweetheart, Grace. I still think about her, what we could have been. But then I remember how fake our relationship was. We never fought and never got upset. When I asked her what she thought of us, she said she couldn't be happier, that it was perfect. As grateful as I was, it didn't seem real. After the breakup, she never contacted me. Not a phone call, not even a text. But how can I blame her after I broke her heart? Lately, nothing seems real anymore. Even though I'm vacuuming this floor, I feel still, almost as if I'm a lake with no ripples. I feel calm when I should be exhausted from my morning run. Every time I look in the mirror, I look healthy. No bags, no wrinkles. I appear perfectly fine. But the thing is, I hardly ever sleep, and when I do, I hear these voices of sadness and prayer. I'm always trying to analyze them, but it never leads me anywhere. I just sound like some crazy person trying to find the meaning of life. But what is the meaning to my life? Is everyone obligated to have a purpose? And if so, what's mine, besides vacuuming this floor? What is anyone's purpose if it's within our nature to question what we don't understand? 3 days ago, I spoke to one of my professors to look for guidance. He suggested I consult a therapist. The next day I went to see the man my professor suggested. When I got there, I told the therapist of my situation and that I needed a new direction in my life. First he started off by asking a few things about myself and my interests, but then he just kept asking more questions. By the time it was my turn to ask my own, he would answer with another question. The same day I went to speak with the father of my church and asked him guidance. But all I got in response was how God will help show me the way, that he has a plan for all of us. But when I asked him what mine was, he just stood there, almost as if he was forbidden to answer. It's strange. The ones who ask questions are considered lost, but the ones who lack in questioning and give advice are mistaken to be wise. I guess going back to the therapist isn't such a bad idea. At least he was giving me answers. even though his responses weren't what I was looking for. It seems that whenever I try to find my purpose, I lose the ambition to live. It's like no one has the answers I need, as well as the answers to their own lives. That we just do instead of think, like machines, circling all the way back to how I feel I lived my life. I'm losing my mind. I need to go home and get some sleep.
Alan, dude, Grace isn't right for you.
What are you talking about, man?
I see you two together. She's making you miserable. You're stuck in a rut and not going anywhere with
What
your
would you
life.
know? You've been gone a whole year and you show up out of the blue to try to tell me how to live my life?
Alan, I've known you my entire life. But with the way you've been acting recently, I just feel like I'm losing...
Shut up, man! Just shut up! You don't know what you're talking about.
Hello, Alan.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
I do, but I don't remember you.
You will. In fact, you're closer than you think.
Why can't you just tell me who you are?
Alan, you know the answer to that as well. You're just lost in your own subconscious. But don't worry. Once you realize where you are, I will be waiting for you on the other side.
Alan!
Grace?
Alan, what are you doing?
It's hard to explain.
Alan, please. I know we haven't been there for each other, but that does not give you excuses to give up.
It's not even about that.
Then what? What could possibly want to make you throw away your life?
Knowing that all of this is just a lie. None of you even seems real anymore.
But I'm real. So are your friends and your family. We're all real. Alan, I love you. Ever since I met you, I have always loved you.
And I love you, but that doesn't change the fact that you moved on with your life. If this were the real world, you wouldn't even be here right now. I know you, Grace. When you push, you don't push back, and just leave it alone. And I pushed you, Grace. I pushed your heart straight into the ground.
Forgive you.
It's time to let go.
Goodbye.
Alan? Oh my God, Alan, can you hear me? Listen, I'm gonna call Mom and Dad. Let them know you're waking up. I'm gonna be right here, though.
Even though I wasn't trying to kill myself, it sure as hell felt like it. My brother Dan is making a phone call to our parents, letting them know that I awoke from my coma. He then walks to me and says that there was a car crash about 4 years ago when I was driving alone. It wasn't easy to hear, but such a relief to know that I was still alive. After a few months of recovery, I could finally walk again, breathe again, and feel again. Grace is now with another man and has a daughter. I haven't heard much from her, but I did receive a get well card. It's nice to know that she was at least willing to make sure I was okay, acknowledge my existence, and that she has a purpose to move on with her life. As for my purpose in life, it still remains obscure to me, but maybe I don't have to know. Maybe nobody has to know their purpose in life. That we achieve the hard moments we face by staying alive. Starting over isn't going to be easy, but sometimes you just need to take a leap of faith to get your life back on track.